Hello, fellow gardeners. Whether you're a seasoned green thumb or just starting out, you've probably heard about the latest buzz in soil health. Today, let's tackle a hot topic that's stirring up conversations everywhere: biochar. This mysterious black substance is popping up in garden centers and online forums, promising to revolutionize the way we grow our plants. You've probably heard wild claims. Some say it's a miracle for your soil. Others call it a scam. The debate is fierce, and it's easy to get lost in the noise. Promoters promise massive veggies and lush flowers, while skeptics warn of yellowing leaves and wasted money. It's no wonder gardeners are left scratching their heads, wondering what to believe. Why such different results from the same product? How can one amendment lead to both thriving gardens and disappointing failures? The truth is, biochar isn't a miracle or a fraud. It's misunderstood. Its real power lies in how you use it, not just in what it is. The real issue is how it's used, not the product itself. Like any tool in the garden, success depends on knowledge and technique. Many gardeners expect instant results, but biochar requires patience and the right preparation. It's not a magic powder you sprinkle and forget. The controversy comes from a simple mistake: using biochar straight out of the bag. Without proper charging or mixing, it can actually pull nutrients away from your plants at first. Instead of a quick fix, think of biochar as a long-term investment in your soil. Over time, it can improve structure, boost microbial life, and help your garden thrive for years to come. Let's dig in, separate myth from fact, and discover how to make biochar work for you. We'll look at the science, the history, and the practical steps you need to take. We'll explore why it sometimes fails and how you can make it succeed. With the right approach, you can avoid common pitfalls and unlock its full benefits. Ready to learn the real story behind this ancient soil amendment? Biochar has been used for centuries, and its secrets are finally being rediscovered by modern gardeners. Let's get started and unlock biochar's true potential. With a little knowledge and care, you can transform your garden's health and productivity. Your garden's future might just depend on it. So grab your gloves and let's dive into the world of biochar together. Let's address the negative experiences with biochar. If you've ever tried using biochar in your garden and ended up disappointed, you're not alone. Many gardeners have faced setbacks, and it's important to understand why things can go wrong. Many gardeners add raw biochar straight to their soil, expecting instant improvement. It seems like a miracle fix. Just sprinkle it on, and your plants will thrive, right? Unfortunately, it's not that simple. Instead, their plants struggle. Yellow leaves, stunted growth, and disappointment. The garden that was supposed to flourish looks worse than before, leaving gardeners frustrated and confused. The problem? Raw biochar isn't ready to help your plants. In its untreated state, it can actually do more harm than good. Think of it like baking a cake with just flour. Something's missing. You wouldn't expect a delicious cake without adding eggs, sugar, and other ingredients. Biochar needs preparation too. Raw biochar acts like a sponge, soaking up nutrients and water your plants need. Instead of feeding your garden, it can rob your soil of essential resources. This leads to nutrient deficiencies and poor growth, fueling the scam narrative. People start to believe biochar is a waste of time and money. The real issue isn't the biochar, but how it's used. Like any gardening tool, it needs to be handled correctly to unlock its full potential. When uncharged, it competes with your plants for resources. Instead of supporting growth, it can actually set your garden back. This misunderstanding spreads frustration and myths. Gardeners share their bad experiences, and soon, biochar gets a bad reputation. The solution is simple: charge your biochar before using it. By mixing it with compost or soaking it in nutrients, you transform it from a nutrient thief into a nutrient booster. With the right preparation, biochar becomes a powerful ally for your soil. It can help retain moisture, improve soil structure, and support healthy plant growth. Don't blame the ingredient. Fix the recipe. Just like any good dish, success comes from using the right method. Let's learn how to unlock its benefits and turn your garden into a thriving, healthy space. Imagine raw biochar as a dry sponge, super absorbent, but empty. When you add it to soil, it soaks up water and nutrients, leaving your plants hungry. This nutrient immobilization creates a temporary shortage right where roots need food most. That's why plants can look sickly after adding raw biochar. But this absorbency is actually biochar's strength, if used correctly. The key is to charge it first, filling it with nutrients and microbes. Research confirms, preloading biochar prevents nutrient loss and boosts plant health. Charged biochar turns a liability into a long-term asset for your soil. Don't skip this step. Your plants will thank you. Let's see how ancient gardeners got it right. Charging biochar isn't new. It's ancient wisdom. In the Amazon, indigenous people created terra preta, or black earth, by mixing charcoal with organic waste. This man-made soil stayed fertile for centuries, unlike the poor soils around it. The secret? They didn't just add charcoal, they combined it with nutrients and let it mature. Their process transformed charcoal into a living, nutrient-rich amendment. Terra preta proves that human intervention can build soil, not just deplete it. These ancient techniques are the blueprint for using biochar today. It's not about the charcoal alone, but how you integrate it into a living system. Their legacy shows us how to create lasting fertility. Let's learn from their success. Ancient Amazonians didn't just bury charcoal, they composted it. Charcoal mixed with food scraps, manure, and other organic waste in community piles. Over time, it absorbed nutrients and became home to beneficial microbes. This charged biochar was a nutrient bank and a microbial haven. When added to fields, it delivered slow-release nutrients and boosted soil life. The result, healthier plants and resilient soil. The lesson? Biochar works best as part of a living ecosystem. Treat it as a living amendment, not just a mineral additive. That's the real power behind terra preta. Biochar isn't a fertilizer, it's soil architecture. Instead of simply feeding your plants for a season, biochar transforms the very structure of your soil, creating a lasting impact that endures for years. Fertilizers feed plants. Biochar builds a permanent home for nutrients and microbes. While fertilizers are like quick meals for your garden, biochar is more like constructing a house where all the essential life in your soil can thrive and multiply. Picture it as the infrastructure of a thriving soil community, supporting every root, worm, and microbe that calls your garden home. Its porous structure creates countless microhabitats for beneficial bacteria and fungi. Each tiny pore acts as a shelter, protecting these organisms from harsh conditions and giving them a place to flourish. These microbes break down organic matter and make nutrients available to plants. With more places to live, their populations grow, accelerating the natural cycles that keep your soil healthy and productive. Biochar protects them, helping your soil retain water and resist compaction. Its sponge-like texture soaks up moisture, making it available to roots during dry spells and keeps the soil loose and airy. When you add charged biochar, you're improving your soil's foundation for decades. It's not just a short-term fix, it's a long-term investment in the health and resilience of your garden. It's a one-time upgrade that supports a resilient, self-sustaining ecosystem. Your plants will be better equipped to handle stress, pests, and drought thanks to the improved soil environment. Think of it as building a city for your soil life, not just adding food. You're creating a vibrant, interconnected community beneath the surface, where every organism has a role to play. The result? Healthier plants, less watering, and long-term fertility. Your garden becomes more productive and easier to care for, season after season. Biochar is the backbone of a living, thriving garden. It's the secret ingredient that transforms ordinary soil into a powerhouse of growth and vitality. Invest once, and your soil benefits for years. With just a single application, you set the stage for ongoing abundance and sustainability. That's the real value of biochar, a foundation for a garden that keeps on giving year after year. Charging biochar at home is easy. Add it to your compost pile. Let it soak up nutrients as the pile breaks down. Aim for 5 to 10% biochar by volume in your compost. No compost? Soak biochar in compost tea, worm castings, or liquid fertilizer for 24 hours to a week. Stir occasionally until fully saturated. Once charged, mix it into your garden beds or potting soil. This simple step prevents nutrient loss and boosts soil health from day one. You're not just adding charcoal, you're adding a living, nutrient-rich amendment. Activated biochar delivers slow, lasting benefits, not a quick fix. In the first season, you'll notice better moisture retention and less watering. Over time, your soil resists compaction and supports deeper roots. Beneficial microbes thrive, cycling nutrients and protecting plants. The payoff? Less work, fewer inputs, and a more resilient garden. Biochar is an investment that keeps giving, improving soil for decades, even centuries. Every addition of compost or organic matter builds on this foundation. You're creating a legacy of healthy soil for future gardeners. That's the true magic of biochar. So, is biochar a miracle or a scam? Neither. It's a powerful tool, often misunderstood and misused. Failures come from using raw, uncharged biochar, which robs soil of nutrients. But history and science show that charged biochar creates fertile, resilient soil. It's not a quick fix, but a long-term investment in soil health. By charging it, you unlock its true potential. Share the real story. Biochar is about working with nature, not against it. Grow a greener future. One handful of charged biochar at a time.